Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to another video of Talking with Cam. In this video, we are going to discuss about a prevalent rumor that is going around amongst the international community regarding one's child and their status in Canada. Most importantly, it is a factor that we know that multiple individuals do family planning and most of them do have children once they are inside Canada. These children have the status of a Canadian citizen, and a lot of immigrants have a doubt on how their status affects their own temporary status in Canada. So Vishnu, this is the most important question that all of these concerned parents are having at the moment. Having a child who is a Canadian citizen, will that affect in a good manner or even in a bad manner for the parents who are on a temporary status in Canada?
So as far as the immigration goes, having a child born in Canada doesn't make any difference. Yes, if the couple conceived in Canada and a child is born in Canada, the only advantage is that the child will be a born Canadian. Other than that, there is no other differences, or it is not going to influencing the parents who are on a temporary resident visa.
Alright, so let's take a scenario. The parents who are on a post-graduation open work permit and a spousal open work permit respectively, both of their permits expired. They have a child who's a Canadian citizen. Will that citizenship of the child help them to get another status in Canada, maybe help them in some way to make sure that they're not returning back to their home country?
There's a lot of rumors about this thing. I have noticed a lot of false information rolling around in Google. One of the thing is that if you are on a postgrad work permit or you are on a study permit, if they have a child born in Canada, technically only the advantage is the born child would be a Canadian citizen who can able to come to Canada and who have the rights in Canada, and he's a citizen. Other than that, if you are looking into, it is not going to be beneficial for their parents who are on a temporary resident visa. They still need to go through the permanent residency application process on either express entry, PNP, through LMI, through AIP, and they ought to get their own PR by their own process. But in short, like having a baby in Canada is not going to be beneficial in the parents' PR application.
Alright, and another question that I had received on the similar manner is, once they have a Canadian baby, right, once they have a Canadian citizen amongst them, that is their child, and if a scenario arises where they have to return back to their home country, the child who's a Canadian citizen will be withheld in Canada by some sort of power. Is that so? Will they have to be separated from their child because they have a temporary status and the child is a Canadian citizen?
No. Again, this is very common question which is recently also asked by one of the client. Very important thing is, until the age of 18, any kid born even in Canada still are called as a dependent, which means the dependent child is totally under the care of parents until and unless there is certain discrepancy happen in the relationship. The parents have a whole custody of the kid. That means in unfortunate circumstances, if the parents ought to leave Canada, they have to take the kid with them, and after the age of 18, the kid can able to come to Canada by himself or herself.
Okay, so in those kind of scenarios, when the parents are returning back to their home country, the only benefit is to the child who's a Canadian citizen, right? What is the extent of these benefits?
The most important benefit again lay down towards the kid who is born in Canada, holding a Canadian passport, which means the individual can able to travel multiple countries without a visa, which any of the Canadian passport holder can able to travel. It is highly unlikely that their parents can able to travel same like their kids' passport validity. So in short, there is a high advantage for the kid who is born in Canada, but the parents who may be holding a different nationality passport still need to follow the country's citizenship criteria of their own respective country.
Alright, so there you have it folks, that's a wrap. That answers multiple questions that has been swirling around the community regarding the same topic. We hope this video was able to shed some light. For more informative contents like these, please follow us on social media. Please feel free to share your concerns over the comments on our multiple social media platforms, and we will try to make another informative video just like this for your concerns. Thank you again. Have a great day ahead.